What is up, guys? It's Aries here. Today, I'm gonna be first saying sorry. It's about a month since my last fucking video. Uh, yeah. I've been a little busy with school and stuff, talking to new people, getting to meet people that I actually really connect with. Um, anyways, there's like two people at most watching these videos, so sometimes my videos don't even get views, so that doesn't matter. Who am I talking to? No one, no one's keeping up with me. There's no comments. Whatever. I'm doing this because I like it. Screw whoever doesn't like my videos. Because if you don't like it, at the very least, you found my videos in the first place. So whatever. I'm still getting views. Anyways, let's ho let's head over to the funny. Is it funny? I don't know. But it's called malicious compliance. This little sidey do is is basically people being told what to do in a very unsightly manner, such as having a bad tone of voice, being sarcastic, or just straight annoying. So they go against them uh, with their own sarcasm, I guess. I guess the only way to put it is they go against those type of people with their own malicious compliance. That's not what it means. My first job was working for a locally owned grocery store. It was a pretty good job at first. Oh wait, it was a pretty good first job, and most of the bosses weren't too bad. There was one I wasn't crazy about because he was a stickler, and I liked to micromanage. My job included stocking the shelves. We always had a routine when starting the day where we went through the aisles with a notepad, wrote down what we needed, and then we went to the back to load up a U-boat, those metal U-shaped frames, with the required products to fill the shelves. One day, a new rule was implemented. We were not allowed onto the floor without a U-boat. Clearly, the idea was to increase efficiency by taking note of what was needed while simultaneously putting product on the shelves. However, the issue was the unwavering wording that we always needed a U-boat while on the floor. As most know, there are very few situations where things work well as always and never. The time comes for my first shift with this new rule. I clock in and I'm ready to work. Wait, I need to have a U-boat, but I'm out on wait, if I'm out on the floor. But I don't know what I need on the floor without checking first. This seems like an issue. It would be a waste of time to load up an entire U-boat with product that I may discover is completely full of shelves. So me being a smartass who doesn't enjoy following rules or norms that do not make sense, grabs an empty U-boat and drags it around the entire store with me while taking note of what products we need. Alrighty then. I'm back. Fuck. I left for a few hours. Whoops. I don't know where I was. Hold on. Okay. As I said, I don't know where in the hell I was for this recording. Okay. The time comes for my first shift with this new rule. I clock in. I'm ready to work. Wait, I need to have a U-boat. Wait, no, was I already here? Yeah, I probably wasn't I? Okay, I remember things. Fuck. Oh, just as I am heading to the back with my U-boat, Supervisor Stifferson walks up to me, and asks why my U-boat is empty. If I had loaded shelves, it would have had empty boxes and plastic on it. I tell him very matter of factly, well, I had to see what we needed on the shelves, and the rule says I always need a U-boat with me if I'm on the floor. I'm pretty positive I saw him trying to conceal a smirk as he informed me that that was not exactly what he meant by the rule. Well, shit. Was that it? Was that the malicious compliance? That's boring. Come on, OP. You could have done better. Whatever. Um, I've never been in a stupid office job or whatever job that was anyway. So I can't really say much about it, you know? Teachers. If you're going to assign homework each week, you might want to read it over. In my grade 12 year, I took a career class that was required for everyone. It was a silly class in where teachers are supposed to teach you how to prepare for life after high school. I'm sure there are teachers out there that really care about the course and will come up with engaging assignments and activities that students can get into. However, my teacher was nothing like that. She was a math slash physics teacher that had to take the course in order to retain her salary. The beast has been awoken. Each week, she assigned us anywhere from 5 to 10 questions that we would be required to submit. The following week, I would write a decent paragraph, even more if required, for each question, so I was submitting a page or two each week and was happy with the 10 out of 10s I was getting back. However, after the third week, my friends next to me were getting the same scores but only submitting a sentence for each question. As it was a course I didn't care about and that assignment was probably worth about 5% of my total grade, I did an experiment. I could slide a little more. No, I can't. I took the first assignment, erased the date, title, and mark, which was conveniently written in pencil, with the new assignment's title and date and submitted it. Following week, I get it back. 10 out of 10, with the mark again in pencil. I realized that my teacher was merely marking for completion and didn't actually read over any of what was written. So I continued to hand in assignments with the correct title and date. But had she actually read what was written, it would have made no sense. We also only had one test with a bonus question the entire year, but we just had to swap with someone else in the room. The guy I traded with offered, "Mark mine alright and I'll do the same for you." So that's how I ended up with 102% in a course. I spent most of my time playing tabletop curling with my friends. Well, I don't know jack shit about tabletop curling, but that sounds like fun if you're with your friends. Anything sounds fun when you're with your friends. Also, I wish I had a teacher like that. But I don't. I have teachers, like you mentioned, that actually care about my grade and stuff, you know? Like, who does that anymore? When will I be entertaining? When? Fuck. Okay, let's go back to the show, I guess. The post office won't send oh, it just turned 20 hours ago. Cool. The post office won't send parcels on their side. This happened to my boss earlier this week, and I was super impressed by her quick thinking. I hope you are too. What? Oh, impressed. Okay. I work at a shop that sells a specific artesian food item in the UK. We're still open during quarantine because part of the business is online. so we either deliver local packages personally or get a national courier service to send the parcels overnight. While we have the courier whatever service come collect parcels every day, sometimes it's cheaper to go through the post office if delivery is in some weird place like the Scottish Highlands or one of the Isles. Anyway, my boss goes over to the post office to deliver one of these parcels. It's a cardboard box, which is almost a perfect cube, except it's a few centimeters higher than it is wide. The address is written along the side. Once there, the postal worker gets one of those plastic boards with parcel-shaped holes, and this is where we are. Shaped holes in it to test where the parcel can fit and therefore its size classification. Okay. Here's where things get weird. The postal worker classes the parcel way bigger than usual, doubling the postage price because it won't fit through the plastic cutout. My boss explains if the postal worker puts the parcel on its side, it fits perfectly. Apparently, that's not allowed. Postal workers couldn't possibly send the parcel on its side. If my boss wants to send it, she'll have to agree to pay the extra postage. End of discussion. Well, shit. Well, my boss has a trick up her sleeve, aka a Sharpie. She crosses out the address, flips the box on its side, and rewrites the address again. So the height of the box is now smaller than its width. The same box is now classed as a smaller box. Smaller size. English is hard. We don't have to pay almost a tenner extra. May not be loads, but the pandemic hasn't exactly been great for business. And I could get a fun story to tell on Reddit. Everyone wins. I don't know why I got overexcited for that last part, but whatever. I'm a strange kid. Fuck, I have this little piece in my fucking throat. I had some sour apples, and now it's just stuck there. I'm dying. Last one. Voting by proxy and Catholicism. Catholicism? Whatever. This is a favorite story of my family, but I don't recall all the details. My great uncle, James' fake name, was a priest in the Catholic Church. One day, his bishop was unable to attend a meeting about funding a mission to help the poor. Therefore, there would be arguments and then final vote. The bishop wanted to stop this mission, so the bishop decided to send James as his proxy. The bishop gives him specific instructions for the argument, and even has James practice. James diligently attends the meeting. He explains to the other attendees, that he is the bishop's proxy. He makes a convincing argument as instructed to stop this mission. Once all the arguments have been made, it is time for the vote. Now, the thing about James is that he dedicated his life to alleviating economic inequality. In the years following this incident, he founded a soup kitchen in his home city and also spent several years in Zimbabwe. The attendees go around the table declaring either A, to continue the mission, or nay, to stop it. Everyone is shocked when James rings out with an A after all. He had just argued for the opposite. James explains that the bishop told him to make the argument, but never actually told him which way to vote. Oh, big brain. This is total malicious compliance. This is, oof. Okay, I'm weird. You should get used to this. The attendees have a good chuckle. When the bishop finds out, he is angry and completely unamused. But you never told me which way to vote. Because of this incident and several other incidents, in defense of the poor, James never moves up in the Catholic political system. Well, that's all I've got for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and with that, the video ends. See ya! Bye! Also, sorry for making it super fucking late.